Hello, I'm Paul Nisi from FrontDoorsGamer.com, and I am here at the MOGA booth looking at the MOGA Pro Controller. They recently came out with a MOGA. Now there is the MOGA Pro. This is a Android tablet controller device to make it a full-on gaming device. First, right here, we're actually seeing a game playing here, the Dead Trigger, playing through a tablet that is streaming to the controller by Bluetooth. First thing you're going to notice right off the bat, it looks like a full controller. It plays like a full controller. It actually has, if you have the original MOGA, the first sticks were the nubs. This is full clickable actual sticks. You got a D-pad, very classic D-pad, up, down, left, right. There's no the rolling. Everything, especially with this game in particular, it was made for the MOGA in particular. Everything is mapped just like you would on an Xbox controller or a PS3 controller. What can you tell us about the hardware that it can run on? What kind of devices does it use?
Right now, the MOGA Pro can launch, and you can play on your tablets or your smartphones as well. Any Android device running 2.3 or higher, and like you said before, it connects Bluetooth. So it connects Bluetooth to the tablet, or Bluetooth also to any smartphone as well.
All right. As you can see here, you can run it to a tablet, but you can also, it has a wonderful clip. This thing actually opens up really wide.
Yeah, so this is the MOGA arm. So any smartphone that you have, I think one of the biggest smartphones right now is the Note, and also fits the Note. And it's really secure. You've got kind of like a texture here, if you can feel that right there, that when you're playing it, it won't.
A rubber grip. Pretty standard for these pressure controller clips. But like you said, it could fit up to a Note. Probably is not going to fit a iPad mini, but at that point it's going to be a little overbalanced. Speaking of which, the balance on this, we had a Samsung, the S3, and the balance was nice, a little top heavy, but it was well made. You can easily bring this out on a bus or an airplane and just play right there. So you said it runs on Bluetooth. How long's the battery run? Is it an internal battery?
Yeah, so it's got an internal battery, runs for 15 hours. It's got all the buttons you would need. It's got your action buttons. It's also got a backlit LED buttons as well. So if you're playing at night, and you know, and you're
backlit, awesome.
Yeah, backlit. So you've got your analog sticks, your directional pad, rubberized grips as well, and both triggers. And then this is the charging part right here. So the the battery in here will run for 15 hours.
Awesome. So yeah, it's gonna last longer than your phone is, anyway. So, I mean, I know my phone dies in like 5 to 8 hours if I'm not even playing a game. So, as you can see here, the game itself runs and it streams and it plays. Really, all this is the controller streaming to this. So the latency, there's hardly any, if at all, latency. I didn't find any when I was playing earlier.
Right. When you're playing, you really don't even feel any difference. There's no latency at all.
Yeah, when I was going through it, it was very nice, smooth. I actually really like this controller. It reminds me of some of the best things about an Xbox and a PS3 put together. It's very light. It's the original MOGA is more portable. It's very flat, goes in your pocket. This isn't going to go in your pocket, but this is more for your backpack. And if you're on a trip, like I said, on the bus or on the plane, this is perfect for that. And
this is more of the compact design on the go, like you just said. You just snap it. Yeah. So your MOGA pocket and easily fits in your pocket. So it's a great controller.
Very nice. Yeah, I really like it. It makes, if you have an Android device, some other devices are coming soon or coming out later, hopefully to the iPad and all. And for me personally, I use the Windows phone, so hopefully something for that. But for right now, it's Android, which is probably if you can believe it, it's probably the biggest devices out there. Bluetooth 2.0, Android, Gingerbread and higher.
So when you purchase this now, currently we've got 60 games available and more coming.
60 games.
Yeah, 60 games, and there's more on the way. And currently right now we've got games like Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Nova 3 is a big hit, Dark Knight Rises as well, and we've got more, like we said, more games on the way. It's available on April 15th. The retail price is going to be $49.99, and it's going to be at Target, Walmart, GameStop, and any carriers as well.
All right, and before signing off, I also wanted to point out that those 60 games are the ones made with the PROGA SDK. There are other games that you can have it in, and you can go into what is a B mode on this to play other games that don't have that SDK. The mapping might not be complete, but
So to play any HID games as well, you just switch off, and then it's just an easy switch.
so just because it wasn't made, it could work. The mapping might be a little off. You might have to do your own mapping, but it extends the library even further. But with 60 games on the library already made for this controller, you're probably going to find one of your favorites on that list.
And yeah, and even if you want to go back all the way to retro games, we also have Pac-Man from Namco available as well too.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. This is Paul Nisi, Front Doors Gamer from PAX 2013, signing off.